No, we just learned through reports yesterday. I think it was maybe shortly after practice. I can't even remember at this point because my whole attention's been on Montana and getting our team ready. But just hearing reports, and then our staff reached out to a family representation of the balls, and they did say that that was their intent.
Aren't you angry, upset, disappointed?
No, I'm not angry. I try not to get angry. This is a tough business on the court dealing with. I get really angry at missed free throws. It's just a pet peeve of mine. But I try not to. It's what I can control, Jim. That's really what it is all about. And LeAngelo has been, since coming back, he's been tremendous as far as been to all his classes. He's met all the tutors, all the mentors. He's done exactly what's been asked of him. So I don't think it's angry. I think it was just more maybe surprised. If you're looking for one word, maybe it was surprised because it's nothing that we saw coming.
Have you since talked to LeAngelo or
No.
his father, and how, I would assume disappointment is the word, given all the time he spent recruiting with his family and LeVar and the players, that neither of them have talked to you?
Yeah, I've not spoken to him, and again, this is all hit, and I've literally tried to watch as many tapes as I can on Montana, and Coach Grace's scout, and we've been working feverishly through the days and nights, just getting our guys ready. That's my main focus. Is we really put this into a 4-game deal, and this is our 4th game, and I think it's probably the best team out of the 4. So that's really where my focus is. Again, it's not anything I can control. So as far as looking for an adjective of how I'm feeling, I guess what I'm feeling is I'm very excited about this group of guys out there, and I'm moving forward and doing the best I can with the guys that are in that locker room.
What was your last interaction with
Just seeing him maybe through, it was either the Austin Center or Pauley Pavilion. The guys are still, probably seen the other two probably more, but they use the facilities to work out on their own. And then through texting, of just seeing how they're doing and those type of things. So probably over the weekend, I would guess, was over the weekend.
Coach, what does this development mean for the team, for the year? What adjustments do you make?
It's a good question. I'm not for sure on those adjustments because we've played 8 games today without Jonah. So I don't know if there's an adjustment to be made. We're getting better, and that's been my whole, and that's what I'm most proud of the group of young men. We've traveled a lot. We've had our share of distractions in the last 5 weeks. We played good competition. We've won away from home. We've taken care of home. But through all that, we're getting better at both ends. And that's what I'm most proud of these guys, that they've been able to not listen to noise, not listen to distraction, not just really focus on individually, collectively getting better. So I don't know if there's an adjustment. We just keep moving forward. I know who's in our locker room, and I know how we're trying to make them better at both ends, and we're just trying to get as good as we can before we hit Pac-12 play.
The varsity thought the coaching staff should have been more accountable for what happened in China, that tougher rules should have been enforced. Can you respond to that?
I've been doing this 27 years, playing before that. So these guys are 17, 18 years of age. So it's not like we turned them loose to go across town. They had a 90-minute window to walk around an area outside of the hotel. They were told not to go individually, so they were going to be in a group. And they're young adults. How you carry yourself at 17 and 18, I think they know what's right and what's wrong.
Does this make you check in with the other 2 guys maybe a little bit more to see where their head's at and make sure that they're not thinking about leaving or something?
No, I think just continue the communication with them. And, obviously people can make decisions. They can, I'm not going to be able to control any of that, Ben. It's about what people feel like is best for them and themselves. And Cody and Jalen have been terrific. They've been great talking to them. They've been great in doing the things. They haven't missed things. They haven't missed any. They're not missing classes. They're more than caught up now. They know they've got a heavy push here with finals next week. So all the reports, and I'm getting reports every week, and all the reports have been great on them as well as Jalen. Now, obviously, those reports will stop, but Cody and Jalen have done very, very good in what we wanted them to do academically. So all of our communication with them has been good. So I think each of them are individual cases, so I don't think it makes us, worrisome that, something else is going to happen. Again, it's what we control. So it's just about continue the communication of what's best for them, and then obviously they got to make their own decision.
How do you think Joe will project as an NBA prospect for next season?
I have no idea on that.
Do you think this is kind of an unfortunate consequence of not having a swift resolution to the length of the suspension?
No, because we're the number one, number two, with regard to what you look at, number one, number two public institution in the country. This place gets it. They know how to do things. And I'm fully confident. I've been right on point with everything that's happened to date as far as how things have progressed. And obviously, the young men's safety and getting them back here was the most important. Mistakes were made, and when mistakes are made, there's going to be consequences, obviously. And we're waiting to see how that's going to take for us, because student conduct, Office of Student Conduct's got to. That's what happens here, and it's got to go through that process. And I know, and I think that process has started. That process is taking place, and I think we'll have resolution a lot sooner than what we have later. I would hope that we have something. I don't know a timeline yet, but I think it's going to be sooner than later.
Has he officially withdrawn from school? Everything has been about Lavar's intent to pull him out. In your statement, his intent. They let us know about his intent. Is he officially withdrawn from school? I
can't officially say that that's happened. I know it's an administrative thing. I think when anybody withdraws from a university, there's a process, and I don't know all the ins and outs of that process, but I don't know, the administration's probably got a better idea if those things have taken place. But to my knowledge, I don't know if there's an official withdrawal from school yet.
That's just impact your feeling about LaMelo and his status and commitment to the program.
Well, I'm not allowed to talk about recruits that have not signed any kind of NLI, so I can't comment on any recruit.
Coach, you mentioned that you learned about this from their representatives. Throughout the... No,
my staff talked to their representative after learning it from several media outlets.
But isn't it a little disappointing that during the recruitment of him, you talked and spent, I would assume, a great deal of time talking to his father, and then when this happens, his father doesn't even have the courtesy to talk to you?
Well, again, it's all out of control. I think, I don't control that, so I don't know how to answer that, because I don't control what's being said on that end.
Do you plan on reaching out to either Jello or his father about what happened?
No.
Why not?
Why for? I didn't make that decision, so I'm here. I'm at Pauley every day. I'm at the Austin Center every day working. So if they need to talk, they know where to find me.